Hey everybody, welcome to Chef Live. I'm Chef Dominic Tedesco, and today you guys are going to want to take a bite of your TV screens. I have pastry chef Thomas Trevethan from Paris, Las Vegas.
Hey Dominic, how are you today?
I'm doing great, and I'm just excited about working with you.
Okay, so what we're going to prepare first is a beautiful exotic compote with the coconut sorbet. What I have here is the beautiful fresh exotic fruits there, and I'm ready to get started. What about you?
Let's go.
Okay.
I'll get these cut up for you.
So we have the dragon fruits, the papayas, and the mangoes. Peel them, and what we want to do is a little bit smaller than a medium dice.
Okay.
And we'll poach them in this simple syrup right here.
Got it.
I'll prepare the simple syrup. With everything I use vanilla bean. It's one of my favorite ingredients. Complements everything, especially in the pastry. So we have the vanilla bean.
And it has such a great fragrance.
Oh, absolutely. Vanilla works with everything, especially in baking and pastry. So we have the water for the simple syrup. And we have the sugar. Now we'll bring the water to the boil, then bring it down to a simmer. So when we poach the fruit, we just kind of blanch them and take the fruit out so we don't lose a lot of the flavor. I'll turn this up a little bit. So I'll use the cinnamon sticks here with the vanilla also, which gives the flavor and aroma of the cinnamon, but without the grainy, gritty texture of the powdered cinnamon. So it's nice for a compote, especially what we're doing today. Okay, so while you're working on that, what I'm going to do is make the sauce for the exotic compote. We have passion fruit, mango puree. We have one gelatin leaf, which will bloom in this ice water here. We have fresh passion fruits. You can't get better than the fresh. So, mango puree. So, I'm making now the passion fruit sauce for the exotic compote. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit here. Small amount of sugar just for the sweetness. Now I have the coconut liqueur in here, Dominic, so it cuts the sweetness from the dessert, from the passion fruit and mango. Even though the passion fruit is quite a tart fruit, the mango has a lot of fat in it, so they complement each other. If it was all mango, maybe it would be a little bit too sweet. Absolutely. But the acidity from the passion fruit certainly brings out the flavor. That's why I do a combination of the two. So your simple syrup, it's over here.
So what got you into the wonderful world of pastries?
Pastry and baking? Well, I started my apprenticeship in Sydney, Australia when I was 16. So I worked in a small bakery with croissant and Danish every day for 4 years. And actually I love it because it's a very creative. You can work on your feet. You're working with food and fresh products.
And I tell you what, when the work that you do is just, it's a visual art. Everything that you do, every plate. And it's like, like I said, when you plate this stuff up, it's like you're almost afraid to eat it. It's so beautiful. You don't want to miss it. It's a beautiful photo. So what brought you to Las Vegas?
To work at the big hotels, the big production, big casinos is all about Las Vegas. That's why I came here. I believe I'm in the right place. Okay, so the passion fruit sauce is on the way here. Very simple. It's passion fruit and mango. I'm going to bring that off the stove now. And that is what we're going to fold over our fruits once they're poached. I'll turn that one off.
So how long do they need to poach?
Only about 3 minutes. Your water's almost up to the boil there.
Then we drop them in?
Yep. This is actually the components for two desserts which we're preparing today, which will be the exotic compote and coconut sorbet. And also what I'm preparing here is for a peach compote. Beautiful fresh peaches, lots of flavor.
Beautiful.
This will be for the warm pancake which I'm making in the second dessert. So we'll use the same syrup, which will have a lot of the flavor in it still. That's nice.
What do you think about the new grocery store in town?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Glacier's Marketplace.
Glacier's. I went there to pick up all this fruit and produce yesterday. I'll tell you, Dominic, it was a great service, and the produce was absolutely fantastic.
It's what I've noticed that's really nice about the store. It's like the old grocery stores that you used to go to. It's all about the customer.
Oh yeah.
And it's and besides, they have amazing amount of product there that you know, it's like when you go to find everything for your recipe,
Yep.
it's there.
Yeah, exactly. I took all my recipes there. I'm preparing almost 8 recipes today. And as you know, in the kitchen, the pastry is very specialized ingredients and products that we're looking for. And I didn't miss not one ingredient on my recipes that I was looking for there. So the service was great. The produce was fantastic. All these fresh fruits, you'd think you got them somewhere in Asia or the Pacific Islands because it's so fresh in the quality. And that's what I picked up at Glacier. I thought that would be a challenge, but it wasn't yesterday.
Yeah, that was, I'll tell you, I can't say enough great things about them. They're here for the customer.
Oh, yeah.
And they're here for us chefs too, because there's a lot of times we can't find some things we need, and it's there.
Okay. Peaches for the compote there. This is almost coming up to the boil now,
All right, I'm about ready.
I'll bring this one down. Look at that. Fantastic. Great job, Dominic.
So you need all 3 of these?
The passion fruits we're going to put in last.
Okay.
So I have a small bowl here. You can put that into there. That's had the mango puree in there. Beautiful. Now I'm going to poach these fruits. Smell that.
All right, we're going to go to a break for a few minutes. When we come back, Thomas is going to fill you guys in of what we got to do to finish these desserts up. So come on back in.
Okay, so welcome back to Chef Live. Can you smell the aroma from that?
Smell it.
What do you smell? Isn't it beautiful?
You're picking up the papaya and the berries and
the coconut,
the mango and the coconut.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
So what I prepared
paradise.
here, this is the peaches, which I'm going to poach for our compote for our second dessert. So I can leave them on here. Again, a little bit of sugar, cinnamon sticks, and the star anise. Only one because it's quite strong. So we need to really reduce that so it gets nice and it breaks down into a compote. Okay, so what we need to do here is strain out, but I still want to keep the juice.
Okay.
I think I can get almost everything in there.
Oh man, those you can.
Oh, yeah.
That is just amazing.
Yeah. So put all that in there.
Okay.
Now I want to save this juice, and actually what I'll use with this juice, because all the flavor is in there, is poaching the peaches.
Oh, beautiful.
So we don't waste anything.
Wow, that's a
And I'll let
warm
that
cider right there.
Oh yeah, there's no alcohol. A little bit of coconut.
A little bit of coconut.
Yeah. So we'll reduce this to a really heavy compote, which will have a lot of flavor. Okay. Now here, what I'd like you to do, if you can just pull out the star anise and the cinnamon sticks and the vanilla bean, because we won't need that anymore.
Okay. Got it?
Yeah, we need to cool it down a little bit. So we'll put it in. Do you want to put it into the cooler just behind you? Cooler. Now we have the passion fruit here, the berries, the dragon fruit. Do you want to take some of the dragon fruit seeds and scrape them into the passion fruit puree? Okay. And we're almost ready to plate. Sugar's here. This is here. This is the vanilla bean. Now, what I did with the vanilla beans, Dominic, was roll them in egg whites, a little bit of sugar after we've scraped them, and just dried them out in the oven at 200 degrees. No, about 180 degrees for a good 3 or 4 hours. So they get nice and crunchy.
And candied, yeah.
And actually, you can grind these in a coffee grinder and make like a vanilla powder that you can put on the top of your
cappuccino
for your cakes.
For your coffee, yeah.
It's fantastic. Now this is coming up to the boil, so I'll reduce the heat.
All kinds of reasons to use vanilla.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wasted in the vanilla bean, especially at how expensive it is. You don't want to waste it. Okay. So, do you want to check the temperature on that?
Yes.
On those fruits. We have the passion fruit puree here. Does it cool down a little bit? Let's bring it out. We can mix it in. Okay, so let's strain a little bit more of the juice off. Okay. From here, now we have the passion fruit liqueur.
Beautiful.
And this is what will fold into exotic fruits. Now, the next step, fresh passion fruits, seeds.
Beautiful.
Just a little bit of the dragon fruit for the exotic, not a lot. Now some raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Gives a nice color to that. So keep folding
Just
it
fold those in.
Yeah.
Wow.
This can be served hot or cold. So we're going to serve it as a warmer dessert today. The second part of my dessert is a exotic trio, which I'll serve it cold. So this one with the coconut ice cream, I think will be a fantastic combination. I'll remove these over here. So we still have the peaches poachy in that syrup there. The flavor will be fantastic. Okay, now for plating. I have the coconut ice cream in the freezer there. Yeah. I'll turn this down.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting excited about this.
Good. So, what I have here, the 3 mini martinis. And this is actually for our second dessert. So, I can try this, scoop this in now, the exotic compote. Just a little bit, not too much.
So you guys can check out on our website at cheflive.com. All of these great recipes are on there. And we also have the recipes already that you've demonstrated of this ice cream.
Yes, we have. In the last Chef Live shooting, we did a exotic compote with a coconut ice cream on one of the desserts with a deep fried passion fruit beignet.
Oh, nice.
It was beautiful.
So you guys don't be afraid to check these websites out, because at cheflive.com, you not only get the recipes, but you get the step-by-step video procedures to make these recipes. So you can make them at home. Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Oh, no. I was really going on friendly recipes.
Yeah, there you
Dominic, that's not too difficult. So when you start doing molds and blast freezing and doing a lot of
all that crazy stuff, yeah,
that's a little bit more technical. But
right.
This one, I definitely made it friendly for the consumer, so we can make it at home. So this is the beautiful exotic compote.
Oh.
I mean, fresh fruits, berries, passion fruit, mango, papaya, and it's warm too. So.
And how far do we want this reduced down?
We want to bring it down at least 70%, because we put the extra juice in there. So
really brings a rich.
Oh yeah, the flavor will be very intense and very, very nice. That's what we're looking for in there. So this here is the exotic compote, which we're going to scoop the coconut sorbet onto the top.
On top.
And use the vanilla bean as a tool. Now, imagine you're cooking this at home. It's quite easy. You just, if you have 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, you have the martini glasses, the coconut ice cream. It's almost like service in a restaurant. So,
that's right.
So
you can play chef at home.
That's the idea, isn't it?
Have everybody involved in watching you and do your own show.
Absolutely. So, coconut sorbet. This we'll put on the side here for our second dessert, which we'll show off. I have the nice vanilla bean here. Now I'm ready for plating. The martini glass. If you look under there, it's just very refreshing. The quality of the fruit.
You get the different layers and the papaya and all the dragon fruit seeds and everything's just popping out.
But if you don't start with good ingredients, it's not going to look nice. Actually, all we did was poach the fruits. The ingredients speak for themselves. So
absolutely.
That's the secret with this dessert here.
Well, Thomas, you guys, we're going to take a break for a second. When we come back, Thomas is going to plate these delicious desserts up for us. So stick around. Welcome back to Chef Live. Thomas?
So you ready to plate and taste this beautiful tropical dessert?
I'm absolutely ready.
Let's do
some amazing
Now we still have the compote cooking from the peaches, which we did earlier, with the juice from the exotic fruits. So that is going to be full of flavor, and that's what we're looking for, the flavor.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we have our martini here. I have the coconut sorbet. Now
what are you doing there?
I'm just heating up the spoon to make a nice quenelle. Now if you have an ice cream scoop, that's fine. Or you can use hot water to put the spoon in, but this, for only one portion, is a lot faster. So
you got a little torch around the house?
Oh yeah, maybe in your garage.
Yes.
So, which gives a really nice shape to the dessert.
And you just twisted that around continuously, gives it that nice, beautiful look. This is the artwork that Thomas does so well.
And this is the candied vanilla bean, which is something very simple.
Yes.
Now this is a dessert that you make for service in French is à la minute, so it goes out straight away. So here we have it.
Beautiful.
Coconut sorbet, exotic tropical fruits with the candied vanilla bean on the top. So it looks nice and elegant, but as you've seen, Dominic, it's very simple to prepare.
What is so elegant and beautiful about it is me getting a spoon and taking a bite of that.
Oh, I can't wait to taste it. See the coconut slowly melting into the dessert. And again, it's a healthy dessert. You can cook it, the sugar, substitute it with a sugar-free sugar. So, and the ice cream, you can make it also with a sugar substitute. So it's a sugar-free coconut sorbet.
So there's no guilt.
No, there's no guilt. And it's all fresh fruit. And it's a beautiful way to prepare fresh fruits.
It's great for you. And that's what we want to do, start eating healthy and eat things that are great
for us. This is a healthy dessert.
Oh, that's my diet.
Okay, this is fantastic. I can't wait to taste it.
I can't either. I got to have a bite. This is amazing. You know, it's still a little warm, and you got that cool ice cream, and I'm in heaven.
The coconut is very refreshing, and the compote is still warm. That's a fantastic. It's almost like a disguise.
All the flavors coming out of there.
You taste the coconut from the liqueur. Layered. Yeah, and also the aftertaste.
Oh, that's incredible. You guys, you got to try this.
You got to try it. The aftertaste of the cinnamon and the star anise is not prominent, but you taste it.
But you taste it. It's
afterwards
in
the palate. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fantastic dessert. I'm really happy with that.
Let's see what else you got up your sleeves here.
Okay, so now comes the tricky part. We're making the Kaisersmann, which is German for broken pancake. So we're going to have a plum. It's traditionally an Austrian dessert with a plum compote. Plums aren't in season now, so I'm going with the peaches. So we have the peach compote reducing here. I have the components. Oh, we can leave that there. I have the components for the Kaisersmann. So we need to bring the milk to the boil.
Okay.
I have a saucepan over here, ready to go. And we make almost like a creme anglaise because we add the egg yolks and the sugar and the vanilla bean. We bring the milk to the boil, then we temper some of the milk into the egg yolks and bring it to 82 degrees Celsius so it thickens. But it's such a small recipe, you need to take it off straight away. Right. Otherwise, we'll get scrambled eggs.
We don't want that.
No, it's not what we want.
Baking and pastries, it's all about the chemistry. And
it's like, absolutely.
That's why they. That's why I cook just food. I leave this stuff for the experts like you.
Thank you. I'm making it easy for everybody. Okay, so the egg yolks, they go into the mixing machine on second speed.
Okay.
We have the flour. And we have the sugar. Put it on third speed. You really want to aerate them so they're really nice, light and fluffy. Next, put the flour by the mixer.
Okay.
And we have the butter here. The butter is at room temperature, so it'll mix in with the milk quite easily there. So we'll put that in there. The next thing.
And what are we baking here in the?
What we're doing, is that the fastest it goes?
I think we can go up a little bit higher.
Put a touch of salt in there. Can you still hear me there okay?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. So we're aerating the egg yolks to make them really nice and light and fluffy, which gives volume to it's almost like a waffle batter. So we're going to cook the waffle batter in the frying pan. It's going to jump up, the eggs are going to cook, so it's going to souffle and jump up a little bit.
Nice.
Then we'll sprinkle the raisins on the top. Then we'll cover it and cook it like a pancake. Then we'll break it and sprinkle some sugar.
Broken pancake.
Yeah. Then we'll sprinkle some sugar in the pan so the sugar caramelizes with a touch of rum. And it's a very family style dessert. The presentation there's nothing elegant about the presentation at all.
Yeah, but it's all about the flavor, I'm telling you.
And it's cooking at home, exactly like you cook at home. So again, it's a very family friendly recipe. So, slowly put the sugar in. We have 2 parts of sugar. Now once this is light and fluffy, then we'll put the flour into there, but not all of it. I want to keep a little bit just behind just in case.
Gotcha. Making me work for these desserts.
Oh yeah, you got to work today. So the egg whites, after that comes nice light, then we'll aerate the egg whites to get more volume to the mix. Very similar to, like I said before, a pancake batter or a waffle batter, so it'll look really nice and fluffy. With that, we have our raisins. Now, these raisins, they're quite nice and plump and juicy. What I like to do with the raisins is to hydrate them in a rum simple syrup.
Oh, nice.
It brings back the moisture to the raisins.
Yeah,
so they're really
plump. Too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So here I have the rum.
Right.
So
how we looking?
a little bit more than that.
It's all about timing with bakery.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we'll leave the compote there. I'm getting confused now. You got to help me. I've got 3 pots going, 1 mixer going. Air whites are getting over
Turn around. I'll mix them around. Then really confuse it.
No. You don't want to do that to me. So I have these small little little baking molds here, which I'm spraying. So Dominic, this is where it gets complicated. So now we have our beautiful, lightly aerated egg yolks.
Beautiful.
That was the egg yolk. So what I'd like you to do, please, mix it. Do you want to fold that in? I'll fold it in there.
Okay.
We have the egg whites running in the machine there. There'll be another 30 seconds or so.
Okay.
Now the milk and butter has come to the boil.
And we want to take that directly off?
Yeah, that'll go into that egg yolk mixture there. So the secret with the egg whites, what you don't want to do is over aerate the egg whites, because what will happen, the egg whites will cook in the oven, then the whole thing will collapse. You know, sometimes you have a cake which collapses in the oven. That's because the egg whites were too stiff and it jumped up in the oven and the whole thing fell down. So you don't want really light peaks, especially for this dessert here. It's going to jump up, then we're going to break the pancake. So it's very interesting.
All about the timing again.
Oh yeah, you ready to go?
Yep, we're going to fold this in.
Yep. This is the hot milk and the butter.
And we don't want scrambled eggs, so we're tempering basically.
Yeah, no scrambled eggs there. Now I saved the last of the butter till the end. Let's try to whisk it here, yeah. Get the lumps
Make
out
life
there.
a little bit easier.
Oh yeah. You don't want any lumps in your mixes at all, so.
Then we just want this up to a soft peak.
Yeah, a little bit more than a soft peak.
I think we're just about there.
Will you sprinkle some of this flour in for me? I saved it to the end just so we don't get any lumps. See how I'm putting the last bit in now?
Yep.
Put it all in?
All in?
Yep.
That's it.
See, there's absolutely no lumps. And if you put it all in at once at the start, you might have a chance of having lumps, yeah.
Make you work too hard. We don't want to work that hard.
No. That's the last of the milk there. You can always judge just by looking at the texture of what you want to come out.
Basically wanting like a pancake pan.
Yep, like this. So if it's any runnier than this, you're going to have a problem. Or it wasn't scoured out right, so. The egg whites
How are we looking here?
They look very good.
Done?
Yep, stop the egg whites.
There we go.
So we take this off, we have the milk off. Now, this is the delicate part, so.
Fold in slowly.
Yep. We're only going to put 3/4 of that whites in.
Okay.
Yeah. See how nice and light and fluffy? This is going to give the aeration to the mix, which is going to make it jump up. So, the secret with this dessert is what I'm going to do is pipe it into some small individual molds and use it for a trio.
Oh, for our next dessert.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's the same recipe.
If you're going to make it, you might as well make a couple.
That's enough for the
You got
whites, I
enough?
can see it, yeah.
Okay.
So, I have these small individual molds. And the secret with the crepe souffle and this mix, the Kaiserschmarrn mix, is it's baked at a very hot temperature. We bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So the heat cooks on the outside and the center stays moist.
Okay.
If you cook it too low, it won't rise nicely and it'll all be dry. So that keeps the moisture in there. All I want to do now is just pour half of it in. And that's
Is it good?
yeah.
Yeah, we got to make our pancakes.
Yeah, you hold on for the good part. So
how long will these bake?
they should take around no more than 7 or 8 minutes.
And we've got our reduction just about there.
Oh yeah, that's a nice peach reduction.
And the smell is just, and we could substitute other fruits for this as well.
Oh yeah, it's always to go what's in season, because then you'll have the most flavor from the fruit. I didn't, when the plums weren't in season, I didn't push it to look all over the world because if they're not in season, the flavor's not there. And if you're not working for flavor, it's kind of against the point. Okay, so these are ready to go. Do you want to pop those in the oven?
Sure.
Set the timer, Dominic, for 7 minutes.
Okay. Hey folks, welcome to Chef Live. I'm Chef Dominic Tedesco, and we're going to do some quick recipes today from Chef Thomas Trevethan from Paris, Las Vegas.
Okay, so I've got a fantastic recipe ready to go. So we have the passion fruit puree sauce,
Beautiful.
which is on the Cheflive website. You can search for that recipe. We have the warm souffle mix, kaiserschmarrn, and we have the exotic compote with coconut ice cream.
Oh, absolutely.
It's actually
That's
a coconut
just beautiful.
sorbet.
Coconut sorbet.
The flavors are very, very refreshing. So this one is ready to go. Now, with the kaiserschmarrn, it's like a souffle, the pancake which we made before. This one's ready to go. I've piped it in the oven. They've been in there for 7 minutes on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so they're nice and warm. One in there.
Oh,
2 in there. That's the
nice.
warm component. So these forms are you can pick them up at the supermarket.
anywhere.
Again, that's the broken pancake which we made, and we just piped the same mix in there. So that's fantastic there. Do you want to bring over the passion fruit sauce?
Sure.
I'm really excited about this one.
All of these recipes, you guys can go. We're going to have several of them that you go onto the website. They're video step-by-step recipes. These quick things you can do for your family, get your kids involved. You got to go check us out at cheflive.com.
Look at this.
Oh,
So you have a
that
hot
is
dessert
beautiful.
with a
Little-
passion fruit sauce. What I have here is a crunchy brandy snap, which is in one of our previous recipes you can see on Chef Live. That stops the ice cream from sliding all over the place. We have the exotic fruit martini. So we have the warm component, cold component, refreshing fruit sorbet.
And as always, you do an amazing job with the presentation of your desserts.
Thank
and
you.
it's just like,
Do you like this?
oh, little,
Isn't it nice?
every little detail. It's
Oh,
there.
absolutely. So the spoon matches the martini glass. So.
Ah,
So this is a nice canal of coconut sorbet.
beautiful.
Very mini. Everything's mini, 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 because it's all about flavor. Next one we do here is a vanilla ice cream, which if you go to cheflive.com, the vanilla ice cream's on the recipe cards there.
Nice vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh yeah, see the specks in it? On the top there. And as always, with
There you have it.
the crunchy vanilla bean.
And these are the candied vanilla beans that you used.
Yep. And this dessert is ready to go. So what do you think? Was that quick?
It's quick. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
You guys go to cheflive.com and see the step-by-step video recipes. We're going to have several just like this that you can make in minutes. So check us out, cheflive.com. Thanks again, Thomas.
You're welcome,
amazing
Dominic.
as always.
I can't wait to taste it.
I can't either. Looks like heaven to me. All right, Thomas,
Okay.
let's finish up this.
Let's go with this
amazing
pancake. So, here's the pancake.
Oh,
Now,
that's my size of pancake.
this is it's an easy dessert to do because you can't break it. It's broken
It's
pancake
broken
already,
pancake.
so you don't have
can't
to
mess it up.
No, you
So
can't
this
mess it
one
up.
won't intimidate me. This is a pastry that I can
Oh,
make.
this is great. So, but again, it's a family style dessert, which is very nice. So, I'll let it cook a little bit. Then we'll sprinkle the raisins on. Now, the secret is not to have the pan too hot. Just be
hot.
aware, because then you'll burn the bottom. And once any dessert's burnt, the flavor goes through the whole dish. It's no good. So I'll turn this down. What we need to do now is strain the compote.
Okay.
Okay, so
I get their stuff here.
yep. Let's strain it over here on your side.
Okay.
So I have the rum
Okay, we've already used the raisin.
ready to go, and the raisins we've used it. So let's strain the compote onto here. Put the compote back in. There you go. Take the cinnamon out and the star anise. Now this is a tricky part. A little bit more heat there. All I'm doing is checking underneath to make sure once it gets nice and brown, the sugar's caramelized, then we can break it.
Beautiful.
So I'll wait until then. So the compote's here ready to go. And you know what I
This is
say?
a great family style dish to do at home, and
Oh,
just
absolutely.
when you got everybody around the table like it should be with all your kids and
Yep.
enjoying life.
Oh yeah.
Good way to break instead of breaking bread, we're going to break a pancake.
Oh, you got it there. So you know what I'm going to do? We had some passion fruits here. So we have two different types of sauce. The dragon fruits we won't use. The passion fruit should be enough. So here we have the peach compote. Now the peach compote, let's taste it.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah. It tastes the cinnamon, anise, and the flavor from the peaches. Now, this is a great dish. You can use whatever's left over in your fridge. If you have some apples which are going bad, some apricots or plums. Oh yeah, this baby's ready to go. So
beautiful. Oh,
now I'm going to break it.
I like that. Take out the frustrations of the day.
Oh yeah. Now it's really nice and brown. The sugar's really nice and caramelized on the bottom here.
Oh, that's nice.
So, what I'd like you to do, can you add sprinkle the sugar slowly on the pan for me? Now what the sugar's going to do is coat the outside of the pancake, and it's going to
caramelize.
Yeah, so it'll be really nice and crunchy.
Is that good? A little bit more?
Let's go a little bit more. Now you don't have to practice to break a pancake, do you?
No, you don't. It's like scrambled eggs.
Yeah, now it's getting.
Almost do that.
Oh yeah. Now the smoke is good because that's the sugar caramelizing.
The sugar caramelizing, yeah.
I'm going to remove it from the heat because it's very hot. Nothing's burnt now. It needs to be nice and brown so you can taste the pancake. If it's not brown, then there's no flavor. So all the sugar's caramelizing with the dough.
It's like, you know, when you're doing steaks or whatever, you don't get that color on there. That's all the flavor.
This is the rum.
That's the rum.
Woo! Scared me, Dominic.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you just burn off the alcohol.
Good thing I don't have any hair.
So there we have it. That's
Beautiful.
the Kaiserschmarrn broken pancake. It's not the most elegant dessert you can make in the world, but I'll tell you what.
Let's plate this thing up.
It tastes good. Why don't you try to put the peaches into one of these pitchers here,
Okay.
and we'll put the passion fruit
Into the other one.
into the other one, so we have a choice of two.
Beautiful.
I'm going to plate the Kaiserschmarrn over here, the broken pancake, touch of powdered sugar.
I think everybody's going to be fighting over the syrups here. I mean, these are these are absolutely, the flavors and the smells are just unbelievable.
You got it there.
Here you go.
Okay, so we have the peach compote,
And the passion fruit.
passion fruit compote.
There we go.
So what do you think about that?
That is absolutely amazing.
Now, was that difficult?
Thomas,
breaking a pancake?
You amaze me every time you make a dish.
Thank you
You
so
guys, you got to go to cheflive.com. Check out the work of this amazing chef
Thank
from
you,
Las
Dominic.
Vegas and the other great chefs we have. They're step-by-step video recipes that you can make these at home. Trust me, especially this one. It was a simple one. I can do this one.
Oh yeah, and
It was
everybody
great.
will love it.
You'll be the star.
But you can't
Great
wait to
having
taste
you
it.
here. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Don't be
Get a
shy.
bite.
Let me turn this
I
stove
just
off
got
here.
to get a little bite.
There you go.
Okay. You're the master.
Wasn't that easy?
Absolutely.
Simple hot dessert. It's almost like it's as easy as scrambled eggs.
This is my dessert tonight at home.
You know what? I got to try some peach compote because we put a lot of work into that.
Yes, we did.
With the peach compote,
I'm
The
going to have
fruitiness?
a bite. I'm telling you, with that finish,
with a vanilla ice cream, will be fantastic.
oh, now you're making me weak in the knees.
So easy though. Another great dessert. Another one down, Dominic.
All right. Guys, come back and check us out.